I'm a big fan of the podcast from Daniel Priestley, the author of the book Key Person of Influence. He recently shared some advice that he has used with 1,000 millionaires that he has mentored over the years. He laid out 5 crisp steps that helps them win, but it's the first step that would really hit me hard, that struck a chord with me. He calls it own your own intellectual property. Now, dumbing down that phrase, what he seems to mean is that you should be able to tell people clearly why you're brilliant at what you do and that you have the evidence to back it up. But the problem with this is that it's so often very awkward for people of small businesses to do that. They just don't like showing off. They feel it's acting, it's not genuine. So let me explain to you just how big a handicap this is. I've spent nearly 2 decades working with hundreds of SME owners and founders, helping them with their finances, sales, strategy, and growth. And I've seen at close hand how people buy on trust. Crucially, that trust emerges when the prospect hears good things about you that others have said about you. And that means testimonials, highlighting your own IP. In this video, I want to show you in 6 painless steps how you can uncover your hidden expertise, express it confidently, and use it to attract more clients, even when you are talking about yourself seems to make you awkward. And all of this in the name of trust creation. So the first step is to make it real. Write down the names of people or businesses you've helped, genuinely helped, whether they paid you or not. Are you a hairdresser? Note the clients whose look you've transformed. Are you into web design? Write out whose website you built for just recently. The consultant. List those people whose businesses you've helped change direction because of your advice. Don't overthink it. It's an internal document. It's going nowhere. Just get the names down on paper. It may be the first time that you've actually comprehended the extent of the impact that you've had on your clients. Now, the second stage is to add a second column and then write down what changed for all of these clients. State the before and after. Maybe they couldn't manage their cash flow and now they're in control. Maybe they had no social media presence and now their clients are finding them online. Seeing that transformation on paper in front of you builds your proof. It's not just a series of opinions that you think that. Now, the third stage is to track the ripple effect. Add another column. Write what happened after you had helped that business or that person. Did they grow their business, hire new staff, raise their prices? These are about results because future clients care about those results. They want to look at what you have helped people do in actual practice. When you can say, I helped this business grow 40% in 6 months, that's power, that's credibility. That is your brand speaking to you. Now we move on. Once you've filled that table, summarize it in one clear sentence. What connects all of them? Why am I, and you in this case, why are you brilliant at what you do? Write out that statement. Example, I help overwhelmed business owners find financial clarity so they can grow without chaos. Keep it short, outcome driven, genuine. Because this sentence becomes the anchor for your LinkedIn profile, your website, and how you introduce yourself at networking events. And then we can move into the really deep territory. Here's where it gets really smart. Look back now at that table and ask you, where did all these clients come from? You will probably find a pattern. Most likely your best clients come from similar backgrounds, same industries, same type of referral, same network. That shows you where to look for your next client. Instead of chasing everyone, you'll know who to talk to and where to find them. That is a game changer. And then we come to that awkward thing called overcoming the imposter syndrome. Now, even after doing all of this, many people have often said to me, who's going to listen to me? Why should I talk about myself? It's not going to happen. But here's the truth. Look at your competitors. Look at those who are succeeding. Are they necessarily better than you? Often not. They're just not hiding. They're showing people how good they are, what they deliver, and the results that they can get. And yes, that can feel like showing off. But here's the twist. If you don't tell people how good you are, you're not going to be able to help them. You're denying potential clients the chance to fix their problems because they don't even know you can. And that's the antidote to the imposter syndrome. Realize that visibility is service. So let's recap those 6 steps. Write down who you've helped. Describe what changed. Record the ripple effect. Craft your value statement. Identify where your clients come from, and then silence that imposter syndrome by showing up and serving. This is how you turn your expertise into income and more clients and your confidence. If this video resonated with you, check out our other videos on sales, pricing, time management, cash flow, and much more. Subscribe now, because new episodes drop in twice a week from the 172 group. And if you'd like to discuss one-on-one mentoring with myself and my colleague, Shari right below, reach out through the link below or comment with me directly on LinkedIn. Remember, if you don't show people what you can do, you're not helping them, and you're not helping yourself. See you in the next video.